always had this drive to create something of my own, and last year I decided to open my business at the age of 31. Before I decided to open my business, I've done a lot of research and I paid experts in the industry to learn about what it means to run your own business. And even if I had all this information, running a business is not a walk in the park. There were so many things that I didn't know about me and so many fears and limiting beliefs that I learned. But the most important thing that my business taught me was patience. To give you an idea, my patience level was on a scale from 1 to 10, maybe around 2 or 3 before I opened my business, where today I feel that I'm around 6. And I still have a lot of things to learn about it. Most of the time I used to do something for a short period of time and I was expecting to get the result that I planned for it. And you may know that feeling of expecting a fast reward, which is referred as instant gratification. And instant gratification and patience are two things that don't work very well together, especially when you run a business. And the most difficult a specific situation is, and the more time and energy and money you need to invest into it, the less instant gratification you'll have and the more patient is required from you. In the first few months when I opened my business, I was all over the place. I learned about sales, about marketing. I launched my first program that no one was interested in. I focused on Instagram and then I changed my plan and I started to post on YouTube. And saying that I changed my plan dozens of times is just an understatement. And from all these changes and all the things that I've been trying in the last year, I can say that YouTube was the platform that taught me the most what patience means. When I created my first video, I remember myself how much time and energy I invested into it. And when I saw that I don't get the number of views that I was expecting, and my family and some of my friends are the only ones that are engaging with my video, I felt so disappointed. And there are so many things that I did not know about social media, that I didn't know about YouTube, and I'm pretty sure that there are many more that I have to learn about. And I'm recording this video today where my number of subscribers or number of views are still very low. But I know that with the knowledge that I'm gaining, with the patience that I'm building, with the plan that I have and the actions that I'm taking every day, eventually one day I'll get there. And one thing that I learned is that looking for instant gratification and have low patience is the recipe for failure. I invested a lot of resources in my education, and one thing that all my mentors was saying is that take tiny steps and make sure that you master a step before you move to the next one. Now, it might sound good, but one challenge that I had with this concept is that I didn't know that the step that I'm currently taking is the right one. So I didn't know that if the resources that I'm investing today into that step, it is the one that is gonna help me to go where I wanna go. But at the same time, being all over the place and spending a short amount of time executing a plan and then changing the plan and executing another one and then changing, what made me is to stress out and get even more confused. And this is where patience plays a very important role, because patience is an ability that helps you to remain focused and calm whenever things that you planned doesn't go accordingly to the plan. I believe that I was finding so many excuses when I was afraid, because this is something very interesting about our brain. When we face fear, we have 3 options. Either we run away from the fear, and this is what most of the people are doing. Either we run towards the fear and we are trying to understand it and find a way to overcome it, or we just freeze and we don't know how to react to that fear. And if we decide to run towards the fear and understand and find a way to overcome it, it requires time, which is translated into patience. And I think that patience is an ongoing process where the more uncomfortable you feel, the more challenges you have, And the more opportunities you create for yourself, the more you learn about yourself and how you react to certain situations. And by improving my patience, it didn't only help me in my business, but it also helped me to become a better human being. And from everything that I discuss in this video, I'd like you to remember two things. The first one is that patience is helping you to stay focused and calm in situations that are not going the way that you planned. And the second one is that even if you have the knowledge, try to take tiny steps every single time and move to the next one only when you master the one that you started. And if you decide to open your own business, I really encourage you to take into this opportunity, because it is worth any time and energy and penny that you invest into it. Now, I'd love to hear from you from a scale from 1 to 10. Where would you rate your level of patience? It hasn't been a... It's just an understand. Stay in one. Understand.